Today we are going to be talking about workspaces. Workspaces are sort of like having virtual workstations on one PC or laptop. And what that enables you to do is separate your laptop workload into groups so that you don't really get confused if you're working on multiple things at the same time. So say you're working on video production on one workstation and then you're writing a letter or checking out a spreadsheet on another one. You can separate those two workstations and not get confused. So see for yourself what I'm talking about. Okay, so if I right click on the panel here, I select panel, add new items. I'm going to, in the search field, type in workspace, and it brings up workspace switcher. So I'm going to select it and then add it, and you will see that at the bottom of my panel it added this green square and it's saying workspace 1. So if I right click on that and select workspace settings, it will bring up the workspace settings window that allows me to add as many workspaces as I want. So if I want to add a second one, I can go ahead and do that. If I want to add a third one, so on and so forth. If I want to remove my workspaces, I just simply click on the arrow down button. So I'll close it, and I have 3 workspaces, and I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate for you what it's like to work with these workspaces. So if I go to my first workspace and say I'm playing a game, so I'm going to select this game. Alright, so I'll click on OK. I'm going to pick chess, play. I made my first move. So I'm going to go to the next workspace by clicking on the next square right next to the first one. And let's say I want to use LibreOffice. So I'm going to go to Menu, go to Office, and say I want to write a letter. So I'm going to say I am getting ready to write a letter to demo workspaces. So I got that letter here pulled up, and say I want to leave that as is and do something else in the next one. So I simply click onto the next workspace, workspace 3, and say I want to check out something on the internet. So I'll go to Firefox, brings up my default Linux Mint. Say I want to check some news. Here's some news going on here. Alright, so if I want to toggle between the workspaces that I've created, I can just go from one square to the next. So I'm back at my game. I can make my second move, then go to my LibreOffice, and actually I should probably leave the LibreOffice open like this, and say I decided to highlight something and bold it. Then I can move on to the next workspace and start reading. So see how easy that is? So then I can just go back to my game, make another move, then go back to my LibreOffice Writer and be back with continuing the letter. So you see how easy it is? Okay, so if you have any questions, just post a comment, but I think it should be self-explanatory.